Hello everybody and welcome to Wisconsin Wonder Garden. In today's video, we're going to be talking about early season crops. Now, when doing more research on this topic on YouTube, I found in the comment sections a lot of people have been wanting a quick list of all of the crops that they can grow instead of a long lengthy video talking about how to grow each and every one of those crops separately. So that's exactly what you're going to get in today's video. We're not going to talk about how to grow every single one of those crops. We're just going to give you a nice straightforward list, and from that point you can take that list and decide which ones you might want to grow in your garden and then do more research on those specific plant types. So let's get into it. A lot of these early season crops should be started indoors or in your garden before the month of April rolls around. So if you guys have not started these crops yet, get to it. You're going to want to get these growing as soon as possible. These crops grow better and taste better when they mature in colder temperatures. That's why they're early season crops that we have to get into the garden before the weather warms up. Some of these crops tend to bolt and flower when it gets warm too, essentially cutting off the growth of the vegetable part of that plant that we want. Essentially, it's like a boy working out at the gym, building up his muscles as much as he can to meet a new girl. But then once he meets that new girl, he realizes he doesn't have as much time to spend at the gym anymore. So now he's just spending time with that girl. So the same thing happens with these vegetable plants. Now they're flowering and they're trying to produce seeds, and they're in the next stage of life compared to producing that vegetable that we want to harvest. Before we get into this list, a great thing about early season crops are that you can plant them twice a year. There's actually 2 different seasons for these plants. If you think, they're trying to get those colder temperatures. So not only are we able to plant them from February through April, but then we can plant them when that fall season is going to start rolling over and we're going to be reaching some colder temperatures once those plants are maturing. So you want to catch a fall season of these crops too. So they're essentially, we're able to double the yield from these plants because we're able to plant them twice a year. And you can also plant in succession, multiplying those yieldings by many times as well. So they're definitely necessary in your garden if you want to produce lots and lots of food. So let's get to this list. Like I said, I'm going to be real quick and to the point with it. I hope you guys find value out of that instead of having to search through a big long video with lots of information. This is just going to get you the names of the plants that you are looking for. Asparagus is the first one on our list. When I was younger, I know I hated asparagus, but now I absolutely love it, and it comes back year after year. Beets are a great root crop that you can plant in the early season. Then we have broccoli, Brussels sprouts, chives, cabbage, carrots, collard greens, cauliflower, Swiss chard, kale, leeks, lettuce, onion, parsnip, peas, radishes, spinach, and turnips. Yeah, that's quite a list. There's so many plants that you can grow during the colder weather. Out of these, my favorite have to be beets, carrots, radishes, peas, kale, and we can't forget lettuce. With a lot of these crops too, depending on where you live, you can grow them throughout the entire winter with the help of a hoop house or a cold frame. So if you are in zone 6 and above, it's definitely not that hard to do, and you should really look into it. Even those who are in colder climates, 5 and lower, you can make several layers of a cold frame or hoop house to go over your veggies in the winter months, and you can still get a lot of these to grow because they have built-in antifreeze. How cool is that? We can grow food year round, even in colder climates. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video today. Got you guys all of the plants that you might want to grow during the colder seasons. Get them in now if you haven't already before it's too late. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're having a great gardening adventure. Grow as much food as you can this year. Grow to sustainability and building up your family on a strong foundation of health based off of your food, because that's what my goal is, and I hope it's yours too. We'll see you in the next video.